Did Feng Shaofeng and Zhao Liying get married after filming the story of Ming Lan? The secret history of their marriage revealed. Under the dim lights of the Ming Lan set, Zhao Liying's fingertips brushed over the unfinished lotus embroidery on her costume, while Feng Shaofeng's gaze drifted across the monitor. This unspoken understanding, which began even before filming started, eventually led to an official announcement that shocked Weibo. Their 2 years of quiet marriage proved that a love, even at the center of controversy, didn't need to be explained to the world. In April 2018, the skies over Hengdian were always gray. The spring humidity was so heavy that laundry wouldn't dry for days. At that time, the story of Ming Lan was still filming, the set lights still on at 3 a.m. Zhao Liying sat before a mirror, eyes shadowed in blue, her fingers brushing the half-finished lotus embroidery on her dress hem. She once said it had to be modest, but resilient under scrutiny. Feng Shaofeng stood behind the monitor, flipping through the script absent-mindedly. No one knew they would suddenly marry 6 months later, nor that their relationship had quietly begun 3 months before shooting started. It wasn't like a scripted romance, it was more like two people secretly holding hands off camera, waiting for the right moment to be seen. Back in 2016, Zhao Liying had just risen to fame with The Journey of Flower, gaining over 10 billion views and numerous endorsements. Yet the higher she rose, the harsher the criticism. Some dismissed her as outdated, unfit for serious dramas. Even her smile was clipped into short videos captioned, "silly, naive, and sweet," that went viral. Feng Shaofeng, by contrast, hadn't made much noise since his breakout in Palace. His film attempts brought only average box office results, and insiders claimed he had limited acting skills. Both stood at a strange crossroads, praised and criticized in equal measure. Once, at the entrance of a hospital in Shuani, Beijing, a black GL8 van quietly pulled into the underground garage. A thin woman in a cap and mask stepped out, cradling her stomach. Hours later, Feng Shaofeng emerged from a VIP ward, face slightly tense, signing a stack of papers before leaving. The matter was never mentioned again, but rumors slowly spread. Around that time, Zhao Liying turned down several roles, saying she needed rest. She once posted a hotel room photo, curled up on the carpet reading a script, a bowl of cold millet porridge and a bottle of vitamins on the coffee table. Fans reposted, saying she was overworking. But who would have guessed it wasn't just about work? By 2017, the story of Ming Lan filming had begun. On the first day, Feng Shaofeng arrived 7 minutes late. Zhao Liying was already waiting on set. They met, exchanged no words, then laughed together like old friends. During filming, he poured her warm water when her voice went hoarse, and if she forgot her lines, he'd cough twice as a reminder. There were almost no NGs, as if every scene had already been rehearsed in their minds. One night, during an outdoor shoot in Xian County, the wind cut to the bone. Locals saw two figures strolling under the freezing night, the woman in cotton slippers, the man in a coat. The video was quickly deleted, but some still remember. Crew members said they often cooked together on breaks. Zhao Liying taught Feng Shaofeng how to make chive dumplings, and he exclaimed, "These are better than my mother's." A simple remark, yet surprising, given that he once said in interviews, relationships in showbiz aren't reliable. But now he spoke of stability and the right person. Perhaps the most telling moment was at a wrap party. Zhao Liying drank too much and fell asleep on the table. Without consulting assistants, Feng Shaofeng used his phone flashlight to guide her back to her room, even neatly folding the scarf around her neck. A deputy director accidentally filmed this, and the clip leaked 3 years later. At the time, social media buzzed with comments like, "Zhao Liying isn't worthy of Feng Shaofeng, an intellectual marrying a village girl." Yet on set, it was clear, they shared something intimate, as if breathing in sync. Another overlooked detail, at the end of 2017, a company named Ingfeng Culture Media was quietly established. The legal rep was Zhao Liying's cousin, but among its shareholders were Feng Shaofeng's relatives. Neither of them appeared directly, yet it was no coincidence. By then, their relationship was more than personal, it was a joint decision shaping resources, careers, and futures. Finally, at 10:07 a.m. on October 16, 2018, Zhao Liying posted on Weibo, official announcement. The accompanying photo showed two hands clasped, a wedding ring glimmering on each. 3 minutes later, Feng Shaofeng replied, "Wife." Weibo exploded, servers crashed. The post went viral, surpassing 10 billion views overnight. People exclaimed, "A fairy tale come true." Yet old photos resurfaced, one in 2017 of a man and woman at a Kyoto temple, the woman in a bucket hat wearing a ring, another at Paris airport in early 2018, boarding a flight to China. The photos were unnamed, but anyone familiar recognized them instantly. The so-called sudden marriage had in fact been a 2-year secret. No wonder Zhao Liying skipped Ken in May 2018 citing illness, only to be spotted dining with Feng Shaofeng in Wuzhen. No wonder Feng's father once slipped in an interview, "My daughter-in-law is very sensible." No wonder internal documents of a maternity brand mistakenly listed their spokesperson as married. The night before the announcement, Zhao Liying's assistant posted on WeChat Moments, "The whole world will know tomorrow," along with a flight order, CA 1888, departure 10:16. It felt like a countdown ritual. That moment, they decided to stop hiding. But life isn't always bright. On April 23, 2021, they quietly announced their divorce. No quarrels, no accusations, only a promise to raise their child together. The most liked comment on Weibo that day read, "The way they loved made me believe in love." Indeed, though the ending wasn't perfect, the affection captured in every frame of the story of Ming Lan was real. This wasn't disillusionment about idols, nor idle gossip. These two people, caught in the eye of public debate, used their 2 years of silent marriage to tell the world, "We may be talked about, but we don't need to be defined." They didn't hold a lavish wedding, flaunt diamond rings or luxury cars. They simply walked hand in hand into the Civil Affairs Bureau one ordinary autumn morning, and walked out together. This wasn't a fairy tale, just the gentlest kind of defiance in reality.